Young and restless, Michelle Stafford died peacefully at her home, a heartbreaking farewell to a beloved star. It is with profound sadness that we report the passing of Michelle Stafford, the iconic actress best known for her legendary role as Phyllis Summers on The Young and the Restless. The beloved soap opera star died peacefully at her home, surrounded by love, on a quiet morning that will forever mark the end of an era. She was more than a performer. Michelle was a force of nature, a vibrant soul whose light touched millions. A sudden shock to soap fans. Fans of Y&R woke up today to devastating headlines. At first, it felt like a cruel rumor, a mistake. Michelle Stafford. Gone. It didn't seem real. But as tributes began pouring in from co-stars, crew members, and devoted viewers, the sad reality became undeniable. Michelle Stafford had passed away. While the cause of death has not been publicly disclosed, sources close to the family confirmed that her death was peaceful and occurred at her home, suggesting she may have succumbed to natural causes or a private health battle she chose to keep quiet. For those who followed her every move on screen and off, the news hits hard. Michelle wasn't just a soap star. She was the soap star. Sharp, fiery, complex, her portrayal of Phyllis Summers was so rich and textured that it redefined what a daytime drama character could be. A legacy etched in television history. Michelle Stafford's legacy on The Young and the Restless is unmatched. Debuting in 1994, she brought an irresistible blend of beauty, wit, vulnerability, and ferocity to Phyllis, a woman viewers loved, hated, and, above all, couldn't stop watching. From her passionate love triangle with Nick and Sharon, to her fierce business rivalries and unforgettable schemes, Michelle owned every storyline. She took home 2 Daytime Emmy Awards, and her performances were frequently cited as some of the best in the history of the show. Even during her time away from Y&R, fans continued to demand her return, and when she finally did, it was clear no one else could fill those high-heeled shoes. But Michelle wasn't just an actress. She was a writer, producer, and advocate. She created her own skincare line and frequently spoke about health, single motherhood, and positivity. She was unapologetically herself, and that authenticity made fans love her even more. The soap world mourns. Tributes from the Y&R cast and crew began immediately. Eric Braeden, Victor Newman, who worked with Michelle for nearly 3 decades, posted, "I am heartbroken. Michelle was not just my colleague, but my friend. Fierce, funny, always full of life. She lit up the screen every time she stepped on set. This is a tremendous loss." Melissa Claire Egan, Chelsea, wrote, "I still can't believe it. Michelle taught me so much about owning your space and standing in your truth. She loved her kids more than anything. Rest in peace, Queen." Even stars from rival soaps offered their condolences, showing just how deeply Michelle impacted the entire daytime community. From General Hospital to Days of Our Lives, actors took to social media to share memories, photos, and heartfelt words. A private struggle. While Michelle was active on social media in recent months, some fans now look back and see signs of someone who may have been quietly preparing her loved ones for goodbye. Her final Instagram post showed her smiling at the beach with her 2 children, with the caption, "Grateful for this life. Even when it's messy, it's beautiful." That message now feels almost poetic. She lived with grace and left the same way. No drama, no spotlight, just love and peace. Some insiders suggest that Michelle may have been battling a chronic illness out of the public eye. If so, it was a decision rooted in her characteristic strength, choosing to keep her life private while continuing to work, raise her children, and engage with fans without ever revealing the pain she may have carried. Remembering the woman behind Phyllis. Michelle Stafford was born on September 14, 1965, in Chicago, Illinois, and raised in California. Before she stepped into the soap world, she worked as a model and did some theater. Her charisma was undeniable, even from the beginning. When she landed the role of Phyllis, everything changed. She didn't just play a role, she transformed it, and in doing so, transformed daytime television. Off-screen, Michelle was known for her fierce independence and warmth. As a single mother, she often spoke about the joys and challenges of parenthood, always putting her children first. She balanced career and family with grace, often using her platform to promote mental health, self-care, and empowerment. She was witty, unapologetic, and loyal to those she loved. Michelle was the kind of woman who lifted others up, even as she soared. What happens to Phyllis Summers? With Michelle's sudden passing, many fans are wondering what will become of her character on The Young and the Restless. CBS has yet to issue a formal statement, but sources inside the production say the show is completely devastated and will take time to determine how to honor her legacy on-screen. Some speculate that Y&R will write a heartfelt tribute episode, perhaps showing Phyllis leaving Genoa City in a dramatic, yet touching way. Others hope for a memorial storyline similar to what was done when Jean Cooper, Catherine Chancellor, passed in 2013, an arc that celebrated the actor and the character alike. Whatever they choose, it will surely be handled with care, reverence, and deep emotion. A goodbye we weren't ready for. Losing Michelle Stafford feels like losing a piece of television history. For 3 generations of fans, she was a constant, bold, beautiful, and brave. Her passing leaves a void not just in the world of soap operas, but in the hearts of millions who felt like they knew her. As the credits roll on today's painful episode of reality, we remember Michelle not with just sadness, but with gratitude. She gave us stories we'll never forget. She gave us a character who lived loudly and loved fiercely. And she gave us a real-life example of how to be passionate, persistent, and true to yourself. Rest in peace, Michelle Stafford. Your light will never fade in Genoa City, or in our hearts. Dove.